Hello and welcome back to EGL6 in Sweden. We are watching eNigma versus Skitlite Finland. It is currently 2-1 on maps to eNigma. We're going to jump on board with this Search and Destroy on Carbon. I'm joined by Ben Benson. Say hello, Ben.
Hey, so far it's been a very, very impressive EGL6. It's been all guns blazing in this first match that we've seen. Currently 2-1 to eNigma. Like you say, we're going to get on board with eNigma themselves. They are going to be on attack on Carbon. And Dizzy's gone and picked himself up that bomb with this ACR. Needs to be very careful that there isn't someone on that left-hand side, and there is. Decides to go for the challenge and does get dropped, so paying the price. Sambi outgunning him at distance. Nice play there by Sambi.
Yeah, you know what? This is one of my favourite Search and Destroy maps. So many ways to play this, really, but you usually see both teams sort of hesitant to jump in that middle area unless someone does a rush. But it looks like Zeeb just hanging around this top area here, trying to lock down the map any way he can. Just, poking out through the windows. He does see FMF, but no, gets a shot off. FMF now shooting through the window and drops him there. Kind of a turn on, but FMF had the head glitch advantage.
So, a little bit of lag there. I'm not sure if that's gone through. Or if Henke was experiencing lag, I'm not sure if he was, but that is definitely not going to be... Well, he's definitely going to be annoyed about it, put it that way. But Mofja is able to take him down, and it was a 1-on-4, so realistically, you can't expect Henke to be trying to pull that off. But we'll stay on board now with eNigma on the defensive side of things. And I'm going to get on board with... Let's have a look. Well, everyone's actually 0-1 right now, so it doesn't really make any difference. But I'll get on board with Joxy, as he played very, very well in that CTF. And it looks like he is just going to be trying to cover this right-hand side, trying to cover Henke's back from backdoor B.
Very, very interesting spot there. It really always surprised me when you see players just pick up these little spots, these little headlets, just trying to... No, gets taken down there. FMF actually coming screaming down that right-hand side, taking him down. It has actually opened up their defense a little bit here. They're going to have to readjust and try and maybe lock this down when that has been broken open. You know what? A good time rush can actually change the entire way you play him out. FMS taking a second player down there. Like I said, he's going 4-0 and going huge on this Search and Destroy.
Yeah, there's absolutely no way Joxy would have anticipated FMF with that rush. He obviously got a cheeky little glance of him on that right-hand side, but it was just ruthless aggression from FMF, and he's currently 4-0. Sambi takes down Zeeb, so once again we're seeing a 1-on-4 scenario, and this time it is going to be Dizzy, and I'm pretty sure there's another bit of lag. He is going to see someone up top, does get a few hit markers. I'm not sure if this is just me lagging now, or if it is everyone else.
No, I am dropping a little bit myself, but we are on board with this as he tries to 1v4 here, because they are currently losing this 1-0, but no, gets taken down there by Zambi. Skitlite coming back, all guns blazing. Looks like they, at the moment they're on board to take this Search and Destroy. Not a single member of them has died, and eNigma haven't picked up a kill in these first two rounds.
Massive aggression we're seeing from Skitlite, really showing the dominance in S&D. Obviously, they are a map down in this best of 5, so they do actually need to pick this up. Otherwise, they are going to lose their first map of the group. We will go ahead and change team, though. Get on board with Skitlite.
Let's get on board with FMF as he goes huge.
Definitely, he's 4-0 right now. And it's pulled out his ACR. So, obviously, on defense, they do set up a little bit different. But finally, a Skitlite play does drop. It is Mofja, as FMF also gets dropped in that factory area. And it is going to be 2-on-4 very early on.
Wow, eNigma actually coming straight back now. They've managed to get the advantage here. But no, he sees someone, Joxy. Oh, Sambi managed to just see him as he come through that door. Very interesting spot Sambi had there, looking at the top there. I haven't actually seen that spot before. I'm taking notes because we're going to use these at some point.
It's like you say, it is always interesting to see all the different spots that players do pick up over time. But as it stands, 1 minute 44 left on the clock. It is a 2 versus 2 scenario. Sambi and Junez up against Zeeb and Henke, as Sambi is getting shot from... I don't really know where, but he manages to avoid it as Junez takes down Zeeb. Henke takes down Sambi, so it's going to be 1 versus 1. Junez up against Henke. And if Junez can take this, Skitlite are going to be in a very good position, going 3-0 up. But 1 minute 25, Junez can afford to just rotate around the edge of the map and just cycle around and put a lot of pressure on Henke. And I think that's exactly what he's going to do.
Yeah, he's just going to sort of... I reckon he's going to cycle all around back. He's just going to wait, because obviously Henke has to put this bomb down to win. So he's going to... Oh, you know what? Kind of a dodgy position going up on the thing there, but he's obviously just trying to watch B and A at the same time, which is why he's gone there. Very interesting to see where exactly Henke is. Is he going to go for it straight away, or is he going to look for the kill?
54 seconds left. Time is of the essence. Henke really needs to, first of all, make sure he has that bomb. Not sure if he was the player with the bomb. So that's going to be first of his priorities, first of all, to find that bomb, pick it up without getting taken down, and then he has to decide which bomb he's going to go to. But Junez is in a very it's going to be an unanticipated spot. No one's really going to look there. In a one-on-one, you'd expect him in a corner somewhere. So smart play by Junas, but time is ticking down, and bomb does go down at B. And now Junas needs to just wait to see if he's going to see Henke run anywhere. Doesn't look like it. So he's most probably rotated all the way back of the map, and that looks like where Junas is going to make his way.
Yeah, it looks like Junas has now got to search through this map to try and find not only where Henke is, but he's got to do it with this 20 seconds remaining. Can he find him and get that bomb defused? Very, very shortly, he's going to have to go for that defuse anyway. An awful lot of trouble. Bad position here. Can he pull off something amazing? He's
just gone for that quick fake. Don't think that's going to work. Just goes for the stun, goes for another quick fake, but Junas is not going to be able to pull this off right here. And that means it is going to be 2-1. Still Skitlite with that advantage, but it's going to give eNigma a little bit more of confidence. Obviously, if they can win one more map, they are going to win the first game of the day.
Well, very, very interesting that Junas didn't actually go for that defuse at the very end there. Usually just go for the win. He could have got lucky, but instead decided not to. I'm not entirely sure why. It doesn't make a lot of sense for me to do that. You should always just try and go for that defuse. Like I said, he could get a bit lucky, get a little bit caught, anything.
To be honest, I think what he was thinking of is if it goes to 3-3, he doesn't want to give one of the eNigma players an extra kill, because obviously kills then count towards what side you're on. That's probably what was going through his mind. Still, I do agree completely with you there, Bryce. He should have gone for that defuse just to see if he could make anything happen, because who knows, controllers could disconnect. Miracles can happen, put it that way. But as it stands, it is 2-4 in favour of eNigma, as Skitlite, they just seem to be folding under this pressure, if I'm honest. But Mofja, nice play, takes down Dizzy, and it is going to be 2-3.
Yeah, it just seems to be amazing here. Skitlite actually now struggling against the eNigma, as they have come back. Like you said, eNigma didn't get a single kill in the first 2 rounds, but they have come back, won that last round, and they now have the numbers advantage. It is 3-2, and they are defensive. Junas almost taking shots there. He backs off. A little bit of a bad position. You usually want to be an SMG further in the map. Does go in that amazing spot and picks him up with a beautiful shot here. Amazing play from Junas.
Absolutely unbelievable. Great awareness. Just anticipated that. I think it was Joxy rather. He was going to go into that top sniper's nest, but unfortunately, Junas does get dropped, so it is going to be 1-on-2. And eNigma just seems to be gaining a lot of momentum. Mofja knows where that bomb is, anticipating a play, just sat watching that bomb, trying to check as many corners as possible, but I'm pretty sure he just missed him, as Zeebs takes down Mofja for it to be 2-2, and we will go ahead and change team and give you eNigma's point of view.
As the lead there, actually just waiting there, just making sure, just as him pulls him off. There was no way Mofja was going to get away from that. Zeebs played incredibly well with that ACR so far, as we've seen him. That is now 2-2. We're actually going to jump on board with the other side, like you said. Let's see what we can see from the other team as we go into this.
Well, we've just seen eNigma. They were obviously 2 rounds down. They've managed to bring it back to 2-2. And for the second time in this tournament so far, we've seen no player pick up the bomb. And I don't know whether this is something that they've been thinking about, but I honestly can't see why you would, because it isn't exactly like it takes time to actually pick up that bomb. But Joxy looks like he is going to rotate back and try and pick it up as Junas takes down Zeeb. Joxy has finally picked up that bomb, but it is going to be 3-on-4 already, as Skitlite seem to be trying to be a little bit more aggressive.
I wonder if it's to do with, obviously they're all going to try and rush to their positions. I don't know if they've actually got strategies. Some teams tend to rely more on individual players for this S&D, but you do see the top teams now scrimming this S&D relentlessly, being 40% of the maps that you have to play at any competition. You do see some interesting strategies come out from teams. But no, gets taken down there. Henke shooting through the grate, manages to take him, but gets taken down by Mofja. Is now 1 versus 2 for Dis.
Yeah, a lot of pressure right now on him. He's just seen one player to his left. Can he pick up this kill? Very easy indeed. Yes, he can, but he needs to make his way towards that bomb. Obviously, he will be called out, so FMF will be tearing towards the spawn, I imagine, as it's going to be Dizzy taking on FMF 1-on-1, and this is a crucial round, so both players are going to be taking this very, very slow. Obviously, whoever picks this round up is going to go into a 3-2 advantage.
Yeah, this is a crucial round. You really want to take this one, because that way, if you take this round, you actually only have to win one more round. That puts so much pressure on the other teams. They know they can't make a mistake. But like I said here, Dis playing very careful, just checking all of his corners to try and find him. He's going to cycle back to the bomb now. See, like I said, he's going to check all of his corners, see if he can find anyone, and maybe just pull it off. FMF is probably going to be doing the same thing, but a lot slower, as he doesn't have to rush that far. He will be watching this map somewhere.
Yeah, smart play, but time is running out right now for Dizzy. As it's 38 seconds left, he needs to get that bomb. He's checking all the angles on that bomb, just in case FMF knows where the bomb is down. Doesn't look like he does just yet, but he's really going to have to make his mind up and do something as he gets shot from behind. Can he turn? Oh, he's very, very weak. Gets stuck on the crate. He needs to try and make this kill. He has no idea where he was shot from, and FMF closes it out. And Skitlite are going to go 3-2 in the lead.
Yeah, very, very good play there from FMF. Just played it incredibly cool. As you can see, he just stepped out, didn't worry about it too much, and just picked up that kill, you know what, quite easily. Actually playing incredibly well this entire game. 6 for 2 for FMF. Playing this S&D very, very well for his team.
Yeah, he's really, really stepping it up right now. And as it stands, eNigma, they need to try and take this. Otherwise, it is going to go 2-2 in maps. I'm going to get on board with Zeeb, as he looks like he may be a little bit more aggressive, as he does see one Skitlite player rush towards B, does get him stunned. And Mofja takes down Henke in B. So maybe Zeeb there should have tried to challenge. He did stun him. And it looks like he's just going to be trying to lock down that B bomb area.
It could be an interesting tactic here from Skitlite, as it looks like they're going to go maybe for a B rush. Getting stunned by Zeeb, which means they know where they are now. Going to be interesting to see what they do. Is he going to go around the back? How they set out? But it doesn't look like they are set out. No, he's still in that B. Zeeb just caught a glimpse of him there. Can he pick up this kill?
And he has just seen someone rotate all the way back. And Zeeb, he also sees someone in B, so a lot of pressure on Zeeb to try and do something as, Dizzy takes down FMF. So it's going to be 2-on-3, but Zeeb knows they're going to be in B, so he needs to just try and be a little bit more aggressive. Jumps the corner, bomb does go down in B, and they are going to need to have to push in very, very quickly indeed. I'm going to stay on board with Zeeb. Shots fired, does get weak, manages to take down Junas. Nice play, and it's going to be 2-on-2. He sees someone at the back door, but does get dropped by Mofja, so a lot of pressure on Dizzy right now.
Yeah, Zeeb obviously using that impact to bang through that wall and just pick up the kill there. This obviously now going to have to try and go through. Picks up Sambi there. Can he do this 1 versus 2 here? He's looking for Mofja, and he's getting this defuse. Playing very, very aggressive, going straight through that bomb area. Goes for the fake. Looking for him now. Can he find him anywhere? He can't find him. He needs to go for this defuse.
To be honest, if I was Dizzy there, I would have just tried to get that defuse down straight away. Because right now, Mofja's going to turn up.
There.
Yeah, he's going to completely drop him, which means it is going to be 2-2 in maps in this best of 5. So Skitlite on 2 maps and eNigma on 2 maps, which means it is going to go all the way to the last map, which is going to be CTF on Dome.
Wow, just actually unbelievable. Like you said here, these teams are so close. You can't put anything between them. Winning maps back-to-back each other. And you know what? This CTF, both CTFs have been incredibly close anyway. It's going to be really interesting to see how this last map plays out. There's going to be so much pressure on these teams to win their first set of games at LAN. So we're going to see both these teams probably ramp up the pressure. And you know what? We're going to see LAN makes anything, anything can happen at LAN. And we're going to see it already in this first game. So exciting and so intense. Yes, we're going to go to a commercial quickly. We will see you on this last map very, very shortly.